opinion on some of those? Did he go too far?
I think that disrespecting my daughter, disrespecting the mother of my daughter, disrespecting black women, calling black people monkeys.
They were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting me.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat.
I want to go ahead and just get into the clip here.
It's Gervonta, Floyd Mayweather's daughter, and that's not even a secret. That's not even that's not something I'm exposing.
Floyd Mayweather has openly discussed distancing himself from Gervonta Tankdavis, reportedly due to Tank's interactions with his daughter. The relationship between Davis and Mayweather deteriorated after Davis accused Mayweather of pressuring him into tough fights upon learning of his interactions with Mayweather's daughter on Snapchat. This growing tension led to public disagreements and ultimately the end of their professional partnership.
Last few stops about some of the comments that Conor had said. Did they cross the line into racial terms? What is your opinion on some of those? Did he go too far?
I think that disrespecting my daughter, disrespecting the mother of my daughter, disrespecting black women, calling black people monkeys, is totally disrespectful. I have a diverse team, a diverse staff. And when I was young, I may have said some things that I shouldn't have said when I was young. But we live, we learn, and you don't say those things once you get to a certain age because it's all about growth and maturity. But it's total disrespect. Today he came out today and did it again. You know, you do not disrespect. I don't care if it's white women, black women, white men, black men, Asian, Latina, or Latino. You don't disrespect people. To get respect, you must give respect. And, you know, we live and we learn. And like I said before, as we get older, we grow and we get wisdom, we get maturity. And I guess, you know, when you get older, he probably look back and say, you know, I shouldn't have said that.
Floyd Mayweather has often stressed the importance of keeping personal issues private, especially when others are facing tough situations. He feels that sharing personal problems publicly is unnecessary and that they should be handled privately. This perspective reflects his attitude toward both personal and professional connections, valuing privacy over public attention.
I mean, mistakes happen, and I can't say if it is or it's not a mistake, but things happen in life. And P. Diddy business is P. Diddy business. It's not my job or anyone else's job to go on the internet and stump him and kick a man while he's down. My take on it is, it's not my business. I don't think it's right at all, and I don't condone it. Even if that happened to my daughter, I would be hurt. But that's a choice that my daughter made.
Yeah.
So I don't want to kick nobody while they're down.
I think the big thing, because I have girls too, is though.
No boys?
I have a boy too.
Okay.
Is one, if your son is in that position or your son is accused of those things that Diddy was accused of, like, I'm going to believe in my son and what he says, but I'm gonna check him about that. I'm gonna check him about whether or not these are things you've done. I'm also gonna check him about putting himself in those positions. And on the other side that we have to be very careful of, especially when talking about women, is that if those things are true, right? And some of the things are true, yes. That wasn't a decision they made.
The tension between Mayweather and Davis increased when rumors spread about Davis's supposed interactions with Mayweather's daughter, Yana, also known as Yaya. Reports suggest that Yaya often contacted Davis on Snapchat, which caused unease and worry within the Mayweather family. This situation is believed to have put a strain on their mentor-many relationship, eventually leading to their breakup.
What came out still on top?
With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
Just little situation that he put me in to, you know, make me lose. But he thought I was gonna lose, but.
You talking about like a boxing match or?
Yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like 10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, you know. So when they came back and it was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You're like sitting on a shelf. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted. I had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting them boxers that you talking about, I'm putting them on game.
To make matters worse, Gervonta Davis accused Floyd Mayweather of keeping earnings from multiple boxers, including him. In reply to these claims, Mayweather fought back by sharing a video meant to damage Davis's reputation, presenting him in a bad way.
Yeah, I mean, it just once you get around someone, you be looking up to these people so bad, and like once you get around, they don't be who they say they is or who they portray to be. You be like, damn, it's damn near like it's a letdown. So you be more so hurt off, you know. So it's like I just go my own way, like I do my own thing and things like that. So that's more so that's what it was, and that's cool. It's just like you just don't vibe with like what they on, and that's, you know. I mean, I've been in a situation where though, like, you know, I was in a lose-lose situation. Now, what came out still on top
with Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
Just a little situation that he put me in to, you know, make me.
Looking back on their professional split, Mayweather has said he was key in turning Davis from an ordinary person into a multimillionaire athlete. He recognizes Davis's wish for independence and to create his own career path, adding that if Davis feels he can succeed alone, he fully supports that choice.
I remember first hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore, and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel, and he said, "This is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you." He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. You know, he basically said, "I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you," you know? And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. You know, with that's what I was. For real? That's what I was told at the time. So
in the early part of Davis's career, Mayweather offered significant support, organizing major fights and making sure Davis had comfortable living arrangements, including an apartment and a Jeep suited to his needs. However, reports indicate that Davis decided to sell the provided furniture, which could be seen as ungrateful or dismissive of Mayweather's help. This move likely added to the growing tension, as it might have been viewed as a lack of gratitude for the opportunities and resources given to him before an important fight against Ryan Garcia. Davis claimed that Mayweather blocked him from training at his gym, which Davis saw as a way to undermine his preparation. This event, occurring just a year before Davis's victory over Garcia, illustrates the professional struggles and personal conflicts that damaged their relationship. Such actions likely worsen the existing tension, affecting Davis's training and mental focus before key fights. In addition, fellow boxer Ryan Garcia publicly suggested that the rift between Mayweather and Davis was triggered by Davis's rumored involvement with Yaya. Garcia argued that this personal issue served as the spark for their professional breakup, claiming that such actions would naturally upset a protective father like Mayweather.
He just gave me good, great words. He was telling me just stay calm. I always like to listen to Floyd when it comes to big stages like this, because he's the only one that been in my shoes and been like in these type of fights. You know what I mean? So I always try to stay stay close to Floyd when stuff like this happens. You know what I mean? Just to keep me humble and, you know, like, have me on the right track. You know what I mean? So I always appreciate Floyd for being in my corner, having my back. Always, you know what I mean? So it's always there'll be love for Floyd Mayweather.
All right, as we get ready to let your...
I'm from Baltimore. He's not from DC. That's what I learned. I thought he was from DC too. DC my second home. I've been coming up here since I was 9 years old, even younger. So I'm not really trying to get in his personal business. Probably just showing him that, you know, I could do anything, especially in your backyard.
You gonna feel all this shit we gotta do. Look, hey Tank, we gonna go 35s for 12.
Many years ago, legendary champion Marvin Hagler remarked
that
it's hard to get.
Davis's personal life has been marked by accusations of misconduct, including claims of being disrespectful to his partner and facing legal troubles. These incidents have painted a picture of a troubled personal life, which may have affected his public reputation and professional relationships. Such actions likely worsened his connection with Mayweather, who has always stressed the importance of discipline and personal behavior in building a successful career. During their ongoing conflicts, Davis has accused Mayweather of attempting to control his movements, even suggesting that Mayweather was restricted in places like Dubai because of financial disagreements. While these claims have not been verified, they highlight the deep mistrust and hostility that grew between the former mentor and many. As their tensions became more public, media outlets and fans started speculating about the real reasons behind their fallout. The mix of personal accusations, financial issues, and professional differences created a complex story that captured the attention of the boxing world. This public attention likely put additional pressure on both of them, influencing their words and actions toward each other.
It's public knowledge that Tank and Mayweather have had issues. It's public knowledge that they're not in a contract anymore. And it's public knowledge that Tank has moved on and is trying to, for the sake of words, separate himself from the umbrella of being under Mayweather. But Mayweather was there. Mayweather was there. Why wasn't... No. It wasn't because you wasn't trying to take away from a moment. It was because you weren't sure what that moment was going to look like.
The buildup of these issues shows that the relationship between Mayweather and Davis became more toxic over time for Davis. Separating himself from Mayweather might have been an essential move to protect his mental health and preserve his professional reputation. The combination of personal issues and professional tensions created an atmosphere that no longer supported growth or success for either of them.
When Floyd left Bob Arum, it's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not going to elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just going to say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth. And I think it will serve him best to go and be his own boss.
Despite the chaos, it's clear that Davis reached considerable financial success under Mayweather's promotion. However, their choice to part ways without providing a clear public reason has led to continued speculation. Some believe that Davis's wish for independence wasn't the sole cause of their split, hinting that personal matters, like the rumored interactions with Yaya, were a major factor in their decision to go their separate paths.
I feel like my skills are way better than like Floyd. Like if I'm on my game. Well, I take that back. Probably had it. But skill for skill, none of these guys can match me. Nobody. Nobody on the team is fighting right now have more skills than me. Nobody. Like, talking about top to bottom, let's fighters. So what did I do with you, man? I guess embarrassing, like, cause again we see you make posts on the story like fight not happening. Like, my biggest fear, I don't ever want to get embarrassed. No. What you mean? How was you get embarrassed? Well, it's like me not doing my job. I was supposed to bend and cap you know, and I wasn't on camp, so it was me like, all right, okay. It pissed me off so bad that I was like, all right, I don't know.
After their separation, Davis referred to Mayweather's behavior as toxic, implying that Mayweather's actions negatively affected both his personal life and professional growth.
Set you off that you was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me.
Yeah.
And I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I would say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of this
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal.
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see. It's gonna come out.
Trainer Calvin Ford, who has been crucial in Gervonta Davis's career, has openly stated that Floyd Mayweather should still support Davis even after their split. Ford believes that Davis's decision to part ways was not an act of disloyalty, but rather a step toward personal and professional growth. He argues that a mentor's role doesn't end when a fighter seeks independence, and that Mayweather, having once supported Davis, should continue to offer guidance when needed.
Recently, Tank Davis decided to upload this on his Instagram. Not sure what's wrong with Tank Davis. I don't know what legal issues he's having because he has a hearing close. I'm not sure when the date is, but him and Floyd Mayweather have always had this weird relationship where sometimes Tank doesn't seem to be in good terms, and then sometimes they are in good terms. The energy is off. Let me know what you guys think that post means, what he's going through. I hope he's doing good, because we want him to fight, and we want him to fight really good opposition. So let me know what you guys think. What's going on with Tank?
Some believe that unresolved personal issues continue to resurface, while others think financial and business disagreements are at the heart of the conflict. Despite the ongoing drama, Floyd Mayweather has used his platform to offer advice to young fighters, drawing from his experiences with Gervonta Davis. He emphasizes the importance of financial responsibility, urging boxers to invest in their future instead of relying only on earnings during their prime years. Mayweather has mentioned that when he tries to give advice, fighters often misinterpret it as criticism. He insists that his goal is not to tear them down, but to help them understand that a boxing career is short-lived.
When I say certain things, they say, oh, he's hating. There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters, I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. Brother, it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes. We need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make good money.